Hello, guys, welcome to another episode with Rusi Baby. A lot of people say that love is just all you need for your marriage and relationship to work. But, my dear, that is a lie. I have seen couples that are madly and deeply in love with each other still fall apart. So, love is not just what you need. There are other things that are still very much necessary for your relationship or marriage to work, not just work, but also last. So in today's episode, let's talk about why love isn't enough and what it actually takes for your marriage or relationship to work and last. This could actually save your relationship. But of course, before I dive in what we have for today's episode, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for that. I'd also love to use this opportunity to appreciate all my subscribers for making it possible for me to get up to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, guys, for the subscription. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. I would have done this without you. So thank you so much, guys. So those that have not subscribed yet, please, what are you waiting for? Subscribe now. And next target is 2,000 subscribers, and I know that we can do it together. Thank you so much for that as you subscribe. Why is love is enough in your relationship, in your marriage? Because love is just an emotion. Although it is a strong emotion, but it's still just an emotion, and emotions can shift. Yes, marriage is not a bed of roses. There are good days and there are bad days. So on a very bad day, your partner could hurt your feelings. One harsh word or one unmet needs from your partner can make all those butterflies in your tummies to vanish. Yes, a successful marriage needs more than just feelings or emotions. It needs a foundation, a strong foundation for it to work and last. And that is what I'm going to be enlightening you guys on today's episode. What are those things that actually signifies that love is not enough? What are those other things that you need for your marriage to last? So what are other things that your marriage or relationship needs for it to work and last? Firstly is communication over chemistry. Communication is very important. Good communication helps you build connection. So love cannot survive without it. You can love someone and still misunderstand them every day. That is how important communication is. So like I will always say in all my videos, whenever I talk about anything communication, I always say that communication is the key and will always be the key to every successful relationship and marriage. So do not joke with communication in your relationship or marriage, because it is very important. These are things that will help you build the foundation of that marriage, that will help you build a strong connection. You also need healthy conflict skills. Yes, it's very important. It's not about avoiding fights, because you cannot avoid it. There will always be times when you both of you misunderstand each other, have little fights, have little arguments. It's about how you handle those fights, how you fight. Yes, it's very important, because there is a way that you react during a misunderstanding or during an argument with your partner that can ruin things between the both of you, that can make things worse, that can even make the love that your partner has for you to diminish. You cannot be in the midst of an argument saying hurtful things that will make the whole case worse, or reacting in a very terrible way that can spoil things the more. So how you fight is very, very important. And the thing is that you need to understand that whatever it is that you don't want your partner to do to you, do not do it to your partner. Yes, in the midst of those misunderstandings and fights, how would you feel if you're the type that always say hurtful and bad things during misunderstandings? How would you feel if your partner does the same to you? I'm sure you wouldn't like it. So in the midst of those misunderstandings, do you try to attack your partner or you try to listen? It's about how you fight. Healthy conflict skills is very, very important, because there will always be fights. What will now determine whether the love will still be maintained or destroyed is how you fight, not whether you will fight or not, because this is a forever something, so it will not always be smooth. So it is very, very important how you react during misunderstandings and fight with your partner. It is those things that will shape that marriage. So be mindful of the way you react during misunderstandings with your partner, because that will determine whether you will make the love to be better or to even get worse, or for it to be destroyed totally. So be very, very careful. Having shared values in your marriage or relationship is very, very important, because love fades fast when the both of you are going in opposite directions, whether physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, and otherwise. It is very important that you learn how to align your goals together, align your vision, your values together with that of your partner. It is very, very important, because two cannot work together unless they agree. So you have to learn how to align your values, your goals, your visions, and everything. Because even in the midst of that love, even if you love your partner so much and your partner loves you, if you don't learn to have shared values and learn to align your goals, align your values, your beliefs together with that of your partner, that love can fade away. Why is love not enough? Because respect is greater than romance. No amount of flowers or dates can fix disrespect, period. If you love someone and you don't respect the person, because, my dear, you don't love that person. Because love and respect goes hand in hand. If you love someone, you have to learn to respect the person. Respect is very important. If you say you love someone and you don't respect the person, you don't love that person. Especially to the men, respect is very important than love to men. It is better for you to respect a man than to disrespect him and say that you love him. Because you saying that you love him, but you still disrespect him, it means that you don't love him. To both genders as well, everybody loves to be respected. Learn to respect us, learn to respect your partner as well. Nobody loves disrespect. You see, respect is greater than love. Respect is greater than romance. If you love someone truly, then you have to respect that person. Because if you don't respect that person, it simply means that you don't love the person. My dear, trust is everything. Because without trust, that love can turn into jealousy. Without trust, that love can turn into suspicion. Without trust, that love can turn into control. Trust is one of the major things in the foundation of every good relationship and marriage. Emotional safety is also very, very, very important, because you need to be emotionally safe with a person for you to be fully yourself. Love indeed thrives in safety, not fear. So if you say you love someone but you're not safe with that person, you're not emotionally safe with that person, that love will not thrive, because love thrives in safety and not in fear. So if you really love someone, you have to make sure that you're emotionally safe with that person. Accountability is also very important. You cannot grow in that love or relationship if one of you or both of you refuse to admit whenever you're wrong. You have to learn to be accountable. It is very important. Whenever you're at fault, learn to admit your fault. It will help you guys to be able to sort things out easily, able to sort out your arguments or misunderstandings easily and move on. But in the midst of the misunderstanding, you or the both of you just refuse to admit each other's fault, you will not be able to settle your misunderstandings easily, and you will give room for malice. So learn to be accountable in everything, both financially, emotionally, character-wise, everything. Have that accountability in you. Why is love not enough? Because friendship should come first. Yes, strong marriages are built on laughter and true friendship, not just passion. Love is very important, But just love is not enough. Only love is not enough. Friendship can help you build a very strong foundation in your relationship, in your marriage. You see, couples that were friends before they got married, it's not the same as couples that just met and before you know it, they're in a relationship, and before you know it, few months, they're already talking about marriage. I'm not saying that their own don't work or their marriages don't last, no. But what I'm saying is that the foundation of strong marriages is that true and real friendship. Those couples that were friends, good friends, real friends, true friends before they got married usually have stronger marriages. You also need to learn to value teamwork over ego. See, it's not just about being right, it's about solving the problem together. Especially the men and their ego. Please learn to value teamwork over ego. You must not always be right in that relationship or marriage. Consistency matters a lot in every relationship or marriage. You see, daily kindness, it matters more than occasional romance. Why? Because reliability and consistency is more sexy. Yes, consistency is very important. Be consistent be consistent in the love, the kindness, the respect, the care that you have for your partner. It matters more than the occasional romance. Shared responsibility is also very vital in that relationship or marriage. Because if one person is carrying all the mental and emotional load in that relationship or marriage, my dear, resentment will build very fast in that marriage. If you love someone, you have to learn to share responsibility. You cannot just leave all the burden, all the load on that person. Especially in marriage, emotionally and financially, you have to learn to share responsibilities. Not just leave everything for your partner to carry. It shows that you don't love that person. So learn how to share responsibilities properly in your relationship and, more importantly, in your marriage. My dear, love is indeed not enough, because you see, money is very important. Money talks need to be had. It is very, very important that you talk about money. Why? Because you see, financial tension, it kills marriages more than infidelity. What is infidelity? Have you ever had financial tension before? Especially in marriage, when the responsibilities begin to come, when the chips are down, my dear, financial tension has destroyed and is still destroying so many marriages. So you need to talk about money. It's not just I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. The love is not enough. It is not enough, because when the chips are down, when all those tension begin to come, you will not even remember the love again. All those financial tension, it can kill. It can even kill you, not just your marriage. It can make all the love to vanish. So please, money is very, very important. Be honest in your relationship and marriage and learn how to be united. Intimacy is very important. Intimacy requires intention. Yes, because sexual connection is not going to maintain itself. So you, as a married man, as a married woman, you have to learn how to prioritize closeness with your partner. If not, that intimacy in your marriage can die off. I cannot mention what else your marriage needs apart from love without mentioning intimacy. I mean, if you love someone, you have to learn to build intimacy with that person. So intimacy is very, very important in your marriage. Not just sexual intimacy, but also emotional intimacy is very important. You know, once you mention intimacy, everybody's mind is going towards sex. It's important, sex is important, but emotional intimacy is very, very important as well. So when I say intimacy, both sexual intimacy and emotional intimacy requires intention. You have to be intentional about it in your marriage. Forgiveness is very important. Forgiveness is a superpower. Holding on to every single offense in your relationship or marriage can destroy and rot that relationship and marriage. Love needs room to fail and to recover. Learn to forgive. Learn to let go. I mean, you love this person, so you have to learn to let go. Because if you don't let go, all those things you're holding on to, all those grudges, malice, and everything, can destroy that love. You still love that person, but you cannot forgive that person. It doesn't work like that. If you feel you can do it, with time, over time, that grudges you keep carrying in your heart, that you have refused to let go, can destroy that love that you have for the person. So forgiveness is a superpower. You have to learn to forgive and let go. Every day of your marriage, you have to learn to forgive your partner. Learn to maintain your identity. A healthy marriage is not about you losing yourself. It's about you growing together with your partner. You're not supposed to be losing your identity all because you got married. No, that's not what marriage is all about. A healthy and good marriage, it's about you becoming a better person when you get married. Yes, because two are better than one, like people always say, which is actually true. So when you get married, you should become better. You should grow. You should look more beautiful. You should even be shining more. You understand? Because now you're married. Well, you see that a lot of marriages are actually not like that. There are people that when they get married, they stop growing. They begin to lose themselves. You see them looking older than their age. No, it is not supposed to be like that. And you see them still saying that their partner loves them, they love their partner and all of that. My dear, please, do you love your partner? Yes, it's good, but do not lose your identity in that marriage, because that is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be that you become a better version of yourself when you get married. Setting boundaries in marriage are very important. Boundaries matter a lot. Yes, even with your spouse, you have to learn to set boundaries. But more importantly, you have to learn to set boundaries with family members, with your phone, with work. Boundaries are very, very important. And you yourself, you have to learn not to cross boundaries with your partner. Don't cross your partner's boundaries. Boundaries will be set. But if you don't want your partner to cross your own boundary, do not cross their own boundaries as well. Learn to respect each other's boundaries. Love is indeed not enough. You have to also learn to create memories. No matter how small, you have to learn to create memories with your partner, because it is those memories that will keep the both of you bonded, especially during the storm. So learn to create good memories with your partner. It's very important. You love that person, yes, but being intentional about creating good memories with your partner is also a sign of love. So it is very, very important. Love is indeed not enough. Humility is also very important, because pride blocks connection, it blocks apologies in marriage. So yes, marriage requires humility. Love is not enough in marriage, because there are times when love will fade. And when love fades, commitment steps in. Yes. There are dry seasons in marriage. There are various seasons in marriage, including dry season. So it is that vow of commitment that will keep you going in that marriage, when your emotions, when that love can no longer carry you in that marriage. So commitment is very, very important as well. Love is not enough. And finally, for today's episode, love is not enough, because love is the seed you need in marriage. But all these other habits I've mentioned, like commitment, communication, humility, and the rest, they are the soil that love, which is the seed, needs to germinate. So love itself without the right soil can get weak, no matter how strong that love is. But love, even if that love is weak, if it has the right soil, the right tools, that love can get stronger. It can grow stronger. So if you're wondering why something is just off in your relationship or in your marriage, you need to understand that it's possible that it's not lack of love. Yes, it might actually be that your marriage or relationship is just lacking the right soil. The love might still be there, but the right soil, the right tools are not applied in that marriage or relationship. love is just the beginning. But you see that journey that you and your partner is going on, it requires more than just love. Love is just the beginning. So that is all for today's episode. If you really want to build a stronger and healthier relationship or marriage, please kindly subscribe to this channel, because I'll be giving out more real talks. Yes, more wonderful and healthy relationship talks on marriage and relationship will be coming your way. And also, please don't forget to like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next episode.